Hello, how are you? My name is Cricket, otherwise known as Chow Yun Smut, and this is the Corner Booth. This is the late night equivalent, or this is the online equivalent of your favorite late night eatery with your favorite late night eatery in the Corner Booth at Bar Rush with all of the best friends that you've never met. I'm going to babble for a while as I wait for the notification to go out. I am late AF. I laid down for a little nap and wound up sleeping 2 hours. So that's yeah, that happened. I have good news and bad news, and I'll just wait for everybody to shamble on in here if anyone does, because well, it's Bar Rush somewhere, right? Or whatever. NJS 55. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, Sergeant Fanny Cake. Hello, NJS. I'm used to seeing you on the replay crew, and I'm glad that you're here to make a live. Maybe going on. Teresa Dawn, hi. Well, maybe coming on late is not such a bad thing after all. I like to change things up a little bit. I'm not always good at being punctual these days, quite frankly. And wow, the randomness of my life is really Rosa Lang. Good to see you. And I know you're heading to bed, but I hope that you sleep sweet, rest well, and don't forget to meds if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm here. I'm a little bit late. But Teresa Dawson, I needed to see you too. So I'm glad you are here, chilling with the dirty stay-ups, hanging out in the booth. The booth. I shouldn't call it the booth. Bilf will have something to say about that, I'm positive. But yeah, I'm glad to see you. Good news, bad news kind of day. It's a little bit but my brain is in good shape, so that's good. My brain meats are feeling accomplished. Well, thank you very much for the compliments on the hair. Really, the color really needs to be freshened, but it is all right, and I'm okay with that. I'm if I can't have color, I'll at least take fluffy. Um, uh, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what else I have going on other than the good news, bad news situation. I have updated the description box. I've taken out the P.O. box address because, well, as of earlier today, it has been shut down. Hello, Bilf. Good to see you. Um, and I kind of things up a little bit in the description box, so it's not quite as wordy. Been around long enough now that it's Oh, wait, am I back? It says it's reconnected. Maybe I'm back. I might be back. That's exciting. If I am back, if it fixed itself, I hope I'm back. It looks like, judging from the chat thing, that I'm back. This is from Sophia. This little message. So hopefully, yay, I'm back. Hooray. Ooh, and Sophia's sending me beautiful, beautiful pictures. Well, guten Morgen, Sophia. Wow, that's gorgeous. I don't know if it'll show up, but maybe y'all can see that. Look how pretty. Sophia's got a beautiful morning going on there. Yay. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's gorgeous. Yay, I'm back. What I was saying is that I found a brand new bottle of my absolute most favorite skincare serum. So that is going to be uh, incorporated into my skincare routine. I'm super excited. I have missed this stuff so much. And I found it just because I root through random boxing. That's what I do these days. I clean and I rummage through random boxing. Turns out I found the I found my milk frother, and I found a bunch of supplies for Soda Stream. I just didn't find the Soda Stream. No, and it looks like I'm still here. So y'all, I don't know what's going on and why the stream is so janky tonight, but I'm assuming it's a restream thing because my internet connection is strong. So I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. But wow, is it annoying? So yeah, I'm gonna keep digging and see if I can't find the Soda Stream, and if I can't, well, then I'll put a fresh one on the Amazon wish list, and we'll go from there. Because I found a bunch of supplies. Yeah, somebody must have pissed off Xenu. Cheers to that. And now I'm back again. What the fuck? Did you hear about the skincare serum? I'm just gonna keep going back to that because apparently every time I try to talk about it, and I didn't even give the name. We are not sponsored by May Coop. But if you heard about that, then I'll have to find something else to bounce back to if it decides to cut out again. So I don't know anything about anything. This stream is also not sponsored by Diet Coke, but that's what we're drinking tonight. Because it's morning for me, you see. And well, it's breakfast. Cricket Box Forager, secret winner of 2023 Glen Stilo FSO Corporate Secretary Storage Unit Auction. Yay! Yeah, I hope that I find the Soda Stream because I've got all the stuff for the Soda Stream, which means that I can make my own goddamn Diet Coke if I want to. Or Diet Coke equivalent or what have you, and such as. Seems appropriate for me right now, but cheers, Boothies. Yes. Cheers. Cheers to you, my love. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I clean things and I rummage in boxes and I try to I try to find some organization in the madness. I think I'm gonna try to tackle the back corner of the basement, at least some of it today, and maybe set up kitchen-y stuff back there because I have a wee fridge. It's only about this tall, and it'll hold some sodas and some skincare. Um, I have a coffee maker. Cricket Soda Stream belatedly proving oneness with Dusty Dispenser. That's right, because we are the same person, Dusty and I. We are exactly the same person. Um, you notice how you never see the both of us in the same physical space at the same time? Like streams, that stuff can be deep faked, but actually in person, it never happens. It's because Dusty and I are the same person, don't you know? And we're living in a dorm. Um, the collective we, because we're the same person. But be that as it may, I'm going to set up the back corner, I think, to do like kitchen-y stuff. And hey, Body Illusion, good to see you. Um, once I'm able to get the kind of living room seating area set up, that's also going to be, I think I'm going to set that up as studio space. Um, with, like lights and stuff. I decorated the bunk bedroom nicely. Thank you. I'm still working on it, but I have a picture drawn by a 3-year-old, and I found my light stick for my favorite K-pop group, and there's a little model of the alien xenomorph as well. So those things there, the little boombox, a little photo of Choo Choo and our beloved MF, whom I miss. Um, but yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. There's more decoration to go. Like I have my microphone falling over. I have a K-pop poster there that's signed, and I have my Gashly Crumb Tinies over there. Um, because, well, everybody needs a little bit of Edward Gorey in their lives. Um, bits and pieces. It's coming along. It's coming along. I'm getting there. Yeah, baby steps. I'm getting there. The one thing that I can say, well, Jelly Bean is getting more and more curious about the giant unicorn head. I've worn it on stream a couple of times. It is currently sitting on top of a shelving unit at the foot of my bed, and he instead of being terrified of it, he is now getting curious and has stood up to sniff at it a number of times. Eventually, once I get the room straightened around and a little bit less chaotic, I will empty it out of all of the stuffies that live inside of it and put it in a place where he can investigate more thoroughly, because I think he'll dig it. Yes, I'm on early. I'm on late. Brian Lucas. I'm on because I took what was supposed to be a nap and wound up lasting for 12 hours. Otherwise, I would have been here when I was supposed to be here, but it's a good thing because now I get Teresa Dawson and I get Body Illusion and I get NJS 55 and all sorts of cool people who aren't usually there here in the booth. So, happens for a reason, I guess. I don't believe that everything happens for a reason. I think that's trite nonsense. But some things, um, you find the good where you can get it. And yeah, so the back corner I think is going to be kind of a kitchen-y area. It's 7:58 p.m. South Australian time, Saturday. You're in South Australia. I have a couple of friends in South Australia. Brian Lucas loves a 12-hour nap. Yeah, I honestly, clearly, so do I. How far is Gillies Plains from you? Or Gillis Plains? I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Teresa. But, how far is that from you? I would love to have friends in different places, like, meet up. I think that would be super cool. Um, and I'm sorry that there's been a lot going on, but we have definitely missed you, and, we're happy to see you here, as I said. Um, I'm happy to see all of y'all here. It always makes me happy that people show up and listen to my blather. My beingness is at nexus of morning and evening, sky and earth, theta and mest, cube and infinity. Bless you, Bilf. Yes, yes, I am. I contain multitudes. I feeling a bit that chat is actually making me feel a bit Rose Tyler at the moment. Um channeling TARDIS energy. Uh, what else was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so now that there's a bunch of you here, I have good news and I have bad news. There's 12 of you here. Which would you like first? Good news or bad news? School has been taking up Brian Lucas's energy recently, but it's worth it. I bet it is. I bet it is. And I'm glad to see it. I'm so happy that you went back to school. It makes me thrilled, quite honestly. If my life were not so chaotic, I would perhaps consider trying to get a student loan and go back to school and do all the things. The problem is, the dilemma is I have no idea what I would go back to school for, you know? I've been going to EDBU for law, but I feel like maybe an actual L1 course would be even more useful. Or maybe I could learn court reporting, or maybe I could be a paralegal. I don't know, but law is certainly fascinating to me. Hello, Jelly Bean. Good to see you, pal. Um, I don't really I don't know, but the problem is here's my problem with law and law school and all of that. Um, here's the boy. It's always been history and writing with you. Oh, they're only an hour away. I am going to message them on Kakao Talk right now because I would be absolutely overjoyed to get all of y'all together. Where's my Kakao Talk? Here it is. One of them just had a birthday. One of the lovely people in my chat are only is an hour away from y'all. Um all right, so I've just pinged them. Yeah, they're in Gillies Plains. I've been friends with them for years. Never met them in person, but man, yeah, we are friends. Tegs just had a birthday. Tegan has just had a birthday, and um yeah, she and her mom are fantastic people, and they're in Gillis Plains. And God, I would love to have you guys get together. That'd be super rad. Brian Lucas, still have no idea what I want to do when I grow up. Yes, 100%. Sergeant Fanny Cake is saying bad news first. Bad news is I'm probably about to be pretty cranky, y'all. I will try not to take it out on you guys, but I just closed my business, had to empty my cafe, so that's why I've been out lately. Landlords were selling the building. It's been a lot. Well, are you thinking about reopening someplace else? Because I mean, don't let some landlord just take away all of your everything. Are you gonna reopen? I hope you reopen. Ah, you're in Manham. Okay. And I'm so sorry, Teresa. I've told them where you are. I am, if you hear something suddenly go, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, then you will know that they have replied. Um, I'm really sorry to hear that, Teresa. So the bad news is, I'm probably going to be pretty cranky. I, yes, I'm sorry. I messed with your tail, Jelly Bean. I didn't mean to. I hope that you reopen somewhere. That sucks. Um, because I am, as I have noted, broke AF and have just used up the very last, or put the very last of my vape juice in here, which means I am going to be nicotine deprived and I'm probably going to be really grumpy and edgy and all of that. I don't like it. I've been, like gradually rolling down the level of nicotine in my vape juice, but I'm not in a place where I can rock the cold turkey. So I've been just sipping on this a little bit at a time, but I now have no more vape juice. That's the bad news. Um, I imagine I'm probably going to be a cranky bitch for a while. Yeah, the withdrawals do suck, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not real happy about it. So I'm trying to be as careful with this as I can. I'll get back to the law thing in a moment. Um, but um, that's the bad news. Um, you quit July 6th of last year. I can do it. Well, yeah, but I don't want to. Bill of Cricket Flag Canteen Nicotine Heist 2025. Fucking A. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am here to do it. Um, oh, there she is. Oh, no, that's Appa. That's Appa. I think the universe helped with the timing. I'm okay with it, but fuck, it's been hectic. Missed you all. Well, we've missed you too. The good news. You guys want the good news? There is good news. The good news is that I get to see Shuji and Boy Shorts later today. I sure do. We're going to play VR golf, mini golf, and we're going to have dinner and super exciting. You can't quit just yet. Too much going on. Yes, precisely. That's the thing. There's too much going on. And you you know, when the world is in this kind of flux, um having something else added into it that's just going to bring agitation is a poor idea. But it's also a poor idea because, well, I kind of have no choice right now. Um, I may or may not be paid a commission on the 15th. Pretty much all of my YouTube money from last month is going to go to paying my phone bill on the 21st so that my phone doesn't get shut off. Um, but yeah, right now it's just it's a no choice situation. Um, but I hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Um, I am gonna get to see Shuji and Boy Shorts. We're gonna have a dinner. I'm not sure what we're gonna eat, but I'm getting some ideas in my head. And we're gonna hang out and we're gonna play mini golf and um I'm gonna show them photos of my progress and I'm gonna eat some golden raspberries because they're golden raspberries. Y'all remember from my walks last year, and I kept rating their golden raspberries even into the autumn because they had a second blooming of berries. Well, they did it again. Only the golden raspberry patch has expanded like fuck, and so there are a lot. And I'm thinking next spring we're gonna get them to transplant some of those bad boys on over here because if there are golden raspberries in the yard here, then the grandchild is going to have something to pick when they ripen. And that was one of the things that crazy Auntie Cindy really wanted when I talked to her about gardening here. She said, have you considered like snap peas or cherry tomatoes or something that the little one can help harvest? And I said, heck yeah, absolutely. Well, golden raspberries fit the bill because not only are they prolific, but they are delicious. So, yeah, good news. There is good news. Plus, I found that bottle of May Coupe raw sauce, and oh, I cannot wait to get that into my face. Oh, my skin wants it, and I miss it. So I'm really excited about it. Tags on me. It's only 8 p.m. What are you doing? Um, I want them to get back to me so badly. Um, because I want you guys to get together. I want my peoples to meet in person. Um, what else we got? What else we got going on? How are you guys? What else do you have going on? I mean, Teresa is busy. Um, and now, okay, so you cleared out your cafe. This is a question. What, like all the equipment, all the everything? Would the new landlords let you put it back in? Would they charge you an exorbitant rent increase? And what what do you do with all the stuff? Do you just have like now spare coffee for days and an industrial level espresso machine just chilling in your kitchen? I'm I wonder about these things. I wonder what you do with all this stuff. Does it all go into a storage space until you figure out what to do with it? Are you going to have a sale? Like, and you may not even know. So maybe this is insensitive of me to ask the questions, but I am filled with questions always. And so I want to know, Teresa, what do you like? Is it a lot of stuff? Is it chairs and tables? How big was your cafe? I don't I was thinking of making cookies for fika, but I only have one egg. What is fika? What is fika? Now I have to Google it. Fika. Ah, Swedish cultural tradition that means taking a break for coffee and a sweet treat with company. Ooh, okay. It's more than just a coffee break. It's a cherished social ritual to slow down, connect with others, and appreciate the moment. Fika is practiced in workplaces, homes, and cafes and involves pastries like cinnamon buns alongside coffee or tea. Yum! Ah, the word fika is slang back formation for the word coffee, coffee. Okay. I'm not sure how the back formation works, but okay. Yes. Yeah, maybe a small batch of cookies. Everything. You had to clear it all. So what do you do with it though? Yeah, maybe a smaller batch of cookies, Sergeant Fanny Cake. That's what I'm thinking. Um, because I mean, cookies, right? We love cookies. What do you do with it all? Are you gonna have a sale? Are you gonna open a cafe out of your yard? Um, d I am filled with questions always, and I hope it's not too soon for me to be asking these questions. If it is, just tell me, please tell me to fuck off with my questions because I am happy to do so. I'm not trying to traumatize you or reinforce the agita of what's going on, but um, I am curious. I need to know. Well, I probably don't need to know, but I would very much like to know. Um, I don't. It was huge. Oh, it's taken over a month to try and sell all the things, and my garage is now so full. Oh my goodness. Well, shit. So you've been selling all the things, which means you're probably not going to reopen someplace else. But you also probably didn't have the room in your garage, in your gay rage, to store all of it. Did you sell any of the really important stuff? Or was it just like chairs or tables that you sold? Were you selling like the perishable goods? Because those would be kind of important. Email me. Yes. Yes, please email me. Yeah, I understand that it is a story. Also, I did get an email from somebody who is frequently on the replay crew. Her name starts with an S. I can't remember if I can give her first name here, but either way, I did get your email. Thank you so much. I haven't responded, but I'm glad that you had an opportunity to blow off some steam in that email. And I am always here to listen, even if I'm not real good at responding in a timely fashion. Um, oh my goodness. This little pink snoot, I have to boop it. Boop. Thank you. Thank you, Jelly Bean, for letting me boop your snoot. Oh, he's such a good boy. When you see your fangs, you see your little fangies. It's not too much. Okay, yeah, no, I do get that it's a lot. That kind of, I mean, it's of course it's a lot. It's like moving house. It's like shutting a chapter of your life. It's yes, of course it's a lot. And anybody who thinks it isn't is a moron. So so there. I'm gonna move the mic closer. Oh no, he stopped. Okay. I'm gonna move the mic closer to the boy. And let me know if you can hear this. He saw me move the mic closer to him, so he's very confused. But he made a he makes little noises when he's breathing. Yeah, you're okay. I just want everybody to hear what you have to say. There was another one. No, he's not talking. All right. I'll move the mic back. I don't know if you heard the little The little noisies, but he makes little noisies when he's J-chillin'. I hope you heard them. Let's take a peek and see if we have an email. And Teresa, also, the question is, can I share this with everyone? I realize that it's too much to put in the chat, but let's have a peek. Not quite yet, but sometimes it takes a bit. So I'll just keep an eye on it. And if I hear the notification or if I see the number change in my email, then I'll check it out. We want the floof news. I know, right? Yeah, I've not got the email yet, Teresa, but yeah. Spouse bought some IT stuff from a company that is moving to different locations. They sent pictures of all the stuff they have available. We have had fun trying to figure out how to use 4 monitors. 4 meters wide green screen in a private home. Oh my god, but of course you can. Can you imagine how much fun you could have from that? Handed back the keys today. It's bittersweet relief. I can breathe again. Okay. It is no parmoy moj moi the special language for chimney sweepers. You break up a word in syllables. Coffee equals coffee, coffee, and then you switch them. Cutest little breathing Bubba. You did hear it. Yay. You have been heard, Jelly Bean. You are heard and appreciated. I can't stand it. He's so freaking cute. He is such a sweet boy. I'm really glad you heard that. See, they heard you, buddy. They heard you. They want to hear from you. They want the floof news. They want to know what's going on. Straight from you, sweet boy. Yes, I believe Ms. Fanny Cake is in Sweden. Miss Jessica Janssen, I haven't heard from in ages, and I miss her, but she is also in Sweden. I haven't seen Maya in ages. She's in Norway. And if I ever am able to do the Hurtigruten, I really, really, really want to meet up with all y'all Scandinavian folks somewhere. You know, maybe we could meet up in like Oslo or something. I have no idea what kind of a trek it would be for all of you. But we could. I like that chimney sweeps have a language too, Bilf. I sure do. I think that's super cool. I mean, we could meet up in Oslo. We could meet up in friggin' Tromsø, wherever. But God, I would love that. Oh, I sent one in the past. Not sure if you got it. Okay. Email address. Email address is chowyunsmut, all one word, at gmail.com. Super easy. I'll put it in the chat. If I can type my own stinking name. There you go. You've run into Maya a couple times over the last couple of weeks. I hope she's doing well. We miss our Maya, our delightful Arctic queen with Stockholm if you want fins. Okay. I do. I do. I want all of the everybody. I want you all to show up. global meetup, y'all. I think it would be fantastic. I would love that. Yeah, I think that would be super great. Super great. I don't know if I have a new song. All right, I was looking for a new song. I picked up my phone. I'm like, what am I doing? CO built band in Norway after Euronymous bone summoning misunderstanding. Oh, well, fair. Ooh. Shut Up Matt found Googly Eyes in the Wild. Nice. Well, it looks like we're having spaghetti tomorrow. I've gotten a message from Boy Shorts saying that tomorrow is the local fire department spaghetti dinner at the town hall. So they're gonna take me with there for dinner there. That sounds great because I was thinking about spaghetti anyway. So spaghetti sounds great. I'm here for it. 100%. Um, and yeah, wow, this is a long one. I have a very long song. Shut Up Matt is getting ambitious after yesterday's Love Shack. Uh, he's decided to go long form. Well, I need to tell you guys about night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. Now, this ought to be interesting. Because seriously, Shut Up Matt gave me almost 3 minutes worth of song. Sadly, I don't think that this language is still in play now. It was an early 1900s thing. The traveling salesman also had a special language. Well, I mean, as they should, right? And yes, definitely fill me in, Teresa, and it's great to have you here tonight. So let's see what Shut Up Matt has to say. He says it's Hoth related, not even meds related. So let's see what he's telling us about Hoth.
All my lazy teenage boasts are now high precision ghosts, and they're coming round the track to haunt me. When she looks at me and laughs, I remind her of the facts. I'm the king of rock and roll, completely. Up from suede shoes to my baby blues. Hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota. Hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota. Now the dream helps you forget. You ain't never danced a step. You were never fleet of foot, hippie. All the pathos you can keep for the children in the street. For the vision I have had is sweeping. New brew this room as we be clean. Hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota. Hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota. High kicking dandy. A fine figure, fine cut, a fine figure, fine, oh yeah. Long legged candy. Now my rhythm ain't so hot. It's the only friend I've got. I'm the king of rock and roll completely. All the pretty birds have flown. Now I'm dancing on my own. I'm the king of rock and roll completely. Up from suede shoes, my baby blues. A hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota. Hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota. High kicking dandy, a fine figure, fine, oh yeah. Long legged dandy, hot dog, jumping frog, Minnesota.
Thank you very much. Shut up, Matt. That was Prefab Sprout, actually. And we got the whole song. He is very ambitious. Um yes. That's our jelly bean who was listening intently and has stretched out a hand and is just relaxed. Very sweet. He's a sweet boy. Yes, he's very comfy. I would love to go to Stockholm. I would love to go. I've never been to the continent. I've been to Ireland, but I've never been to Europe proper, and would love to go. But right now, I can't even afford vape juice. So getting on a plane to Stockholm is currently out of the question, but we shall see. One never knows what's going to happen. And I would love to do that. Bill says sailors and carnival workers used to have something similar in English. I believe they still do. I believe they still do, Bilf. Um, and no face for those of you who are only listening and not watching. No face said spaghetti at the fire department. Is it BYOH? Bring your own. Oh my goodness. Pardon my burping. Is it bring your own hose? Yes. Yes, I imagine it is. They have their own, but they're not for public use that I know of. Who knows with volunteer firefighters, you know? Yeah, but that's the bean. He has now retracted his paw. Um but the eyes are fully closed. Oh, now we have to BAFTA beans. Little pink toe beans he has. They match his little pink nosy. Um oh, and now he hears noises. So he's not quite as crashed out as he was, but he was very crashed out. And I thought, hey, we've got almost 3 minutes worth of song. May as well show the kippen because he's a sweet boy. And this is where he spends most of his time, I gotta say. And I am honored by that. Yeah, there you go, no face. Don't worry, Bill brought a hose just for you. Absolutely, because that's how we roll up in this piece. Um, me, most people have never been to Stockholm. They just settle for the syndrome. I mean, fair, right? But um, if I get any kind of an inkling around here, there's usually enough alcohol involved that they share the hose. Well, that's nice of them. Isn't that sweet? Um, Sharing is caring. If I get any kind of an inkling that I'm going to be heading to that neck of the woods, I will definitely hop on Rosetta Stone and learn me some basics. Um, I will not do so on Duolingo because I cannot handle that passive aggressive little jerk getting on my tits about whether or not I've done 97 days in a row. Um, and I don't really feel like I was learning all that much when I was using it for Korean. I just don't. So, yeah. Anyway, um, but yeah, I will learn some basics in the languages of wherever it is that I plan on going, and I will take notes um, so that I'm keeping things straight in the country that I'm in, because I would mix things up. But I'm wondering how close Swedish and Norwegian are in uh, language wise. Are they very similar? Are they wildly different? I would feel like they're somewhat similar anyway. Is it like a French, Spanish, Italian situation where there are a lot of similarities but some glaring differences? I'm once again filled with many questions because that's just how I roll. Um, but yeah, well, I was thinking about spaghetti for tomorrow night, so it sounds like we're gonna be having some sketties tomorrow, and that sounds delightful. Yay, I wanted pasta. Speaking of pasta, um, I told mom that I have made myself a doctor appointment before I set to happen a couple days before I head off on my next adventure, and she would like to go out to lunch or early dinner or whatever, late lunch, early dinner, um, dinner, dunch, I don't know. Um, and she wants to go to Olive Garden, bless her. Um, she says, I'll probably just get soup and salad. And I'm like, if I'm going to Olive Garden, I'm getting pasta. And I'm going to make that server stand there and grate cheese until I am satisfied. Because I want all the cheese. But I also want pasta. I wonder if they'll still be doing their never ending pasta bowl. I would be okay with that. Hmm. Something to think about. But anyway, mom wants to go to Red Lobster. She gets a little wistful, or she does want to go to Red Lobster. Neither one of us can afford to go to Red Lobster, and I want to try out their new seafood boils. Um, and I also just want crab legs. Um, and I mentioned Red Lobster to her, and she's like, "Pff, yeah, I'd love to go there too. Not going to happen, but I would love to go there." But then she started sounding all wistful about Olive Garden. She really likes Olive Garden, and it's fancy for her because it's Duluth. Red Lobster is like out of reach fancy for her. And I kind of feel like Red Lobster and Olive Garden are on similar price points, but maybe they're not. Maybe Red Lobster is more expensive. Um, but yeah, she wants to go to Olive Garden. She's getting wistful about Olive Garden. And though I realize that there is nothing uh, homemade or authentic about Olive Garden, it's what she wants, and she likes it. They have really good soups. The salad's okay. I don't want to fill up on salad if there's pasta to be had. Um, but and then there's always the breadsticks, and I friggin' love the breadsticks. I mean, it's just ridiculous how delicious the breadsticks are. I don't know why, but they're amazing. So she's getting wistful about Olive Garden, and so it's going to be a splurge for her, but she wants to go to Olive Garden, and who am I to say no? It's been a couple years since I've been to an Olive Garden anyway. I think the last time I went might have been with Choo Choo. Um, and we ran into a friend of ours there. She spotted us in the parking lot and was like, "No, I want them in my section." And every time she came to our table, she was prepared and she had a fresh block of cheese in that grater because she knew. Mariana says, kind of, we can understand each other fairly easily, at least when there aren't that much of a dialect. We Swedes have a hard time speaking Danish, though. It is much easier in written form. Okay, that makes sense. That's fair. Um uh yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Denmark. I keep forgetting about Denmark. Why do I forget about Denmark? I mean, it's relatively sizable. I don't know what's wrong with me. It slips my mind. I remember Finland, I remember Sweden, I remember Norway, and I keep forgetting about Denmark. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Denmark, and that would be me. I'm gonna have to work on that. If Olive Garden is the fanciest place you can afford without stress, it is a fancy place. Yes. Um, and it's not even a without stress thing, quite frankly. Since she has been placed on a budget by people who will not be named, I think she's feeling rebellious about wanting to go there and do what the hell she wants with her own money. I've been wrong before, but I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, Sweden and Norway had the same king until 1905. Okay. All right. People of Denmark panic if a moose swims there from Sweden because Denmark doesn't have any dangerous animals. Oh my. Well, that's weird. But also, moose aren't really dangerous unless you taunt them. Don't taunt them. Don't make a moose afraid, and they're gonna probably ignore you because they don't. You're so wee. Yes, Sophia, it is. Yes, it is. And I am not the only person who's been telling her that. But things I can't really discuss on the internet. But yes, things. Um, that is why the Nobel Peace Prize is given by Norway. Because Sweden and Norway had the same king, or is it something about a moose? I'm confused. But either way, wait, wasn't it going to be announced? Who won this year? Who won? Was it Jose Andres? I hope it was Jose Andres. Who won? Okay, good. Thank you, Googles, for completing. Maria Corina Machado. Well, former deputy of the National Assembly of Venezuela. Oh, well, good for her. I love that. She's 58 years old. Nobel Peace Prize, Sakharov Prize. I love that. She's Venezuela's opposition leader. Oh, I bet somebody's pissed. Because not only was it not him, it was a woman. I love that. Oh, the king thing. Okay. Andreas Sander is a Dane. I haven't seen him in a while. Thank you, Susan P. Shar, hi. What's going on? I was just looking up who won the Nobel. Yeah, can you imagine life where a moose is a dangerous animal? It's your actual night meds time. Yay! Good, because I just sang the song like 15 minutes ago. So you take those damn things. Yeah, moose are really only dangerous if you mess with them or if you cause them to be frightened in some way. Poor things. Yeah, the Venezuelan democracy activist. I am super happy about that. I wanted, Jose Andres would have been a great choice. Um, but Shar loves Shar loves Sweden. We should go to Sweden. Are small cookie patches carb correct? I don't know what cookie patches are. What are cookie patches? Small cookie batches? Small batches of cookies? I think cookies are carb correct as long as you don't put anything heinously healthy in them. But I'm not the carb sarge, so I cannot say. Um, but no, I think that's great. And I think that somebody's going to be really upset that not only did they not win it, but that a woman won it. And that's gonna piss them off greatly. I cackle. I cackle because sore losers. Did you read about the chemistry prize? I did not. I did not. Who got the chemistry prize? Google's. Shar got a haircut today. Well, but your hair was super awesome. Did it change a lot? Did you get a lot cut off? Do I get a photo? Who won the chemistry Nobel Prize 2025? 3 people. Richard Robson, Omar M. Yagi, and Susumu Kitagawa. Okay, I need to know more. Say more words. Omar Mwanas Yagi is a chemist best known for pioneering reticular chemistry and for the development of metal organic frameworks. He is awarded the 2025 Nobel Prize in Chemistry, shared with Richard Robson and Susumu Kitagawa for this work. Oh, okay, so they all worked together on it. Is that what it is? Okay. Robson specializes in coordination polymers, particularly metal organic frameworks. Okay, so it's the frameworks. He has been described as a pioneer in crystal engineering involving transition metals. He is 88 years old, that man. Richard Robson. Good for him. I don't know what any of this stuff means, but I'm going to have to dig around in it. And Kitagawa-san, Japanese chemist specializing in coordination chemistry with a focus on organic, inorganic hybrid compounds and the chemical and physical properties of porous coordination polymers, particularly metal organic frameworks. Okay, so what does this mean? Metal/organic frameworks. Does it have to do with like skin or rebuilding bone or awesome hair needs to get cut every once in a while to stay awesome? Yes. Material in the size of a sugar cube can, in the long run, contain material in the size of a soccer field. Was the chemist hiding in the mountains? I wouldn't have blamed him. You'd think the guy that definitely stopped 7 wars in a year would have won the Peace Prize. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Am I right? I know. I think Maria's a good choice. I think Jose Andres would have been a fantastic second choice, though. CO Bilf Denies involvement in alleged sanctions violation. Re Maduro LRH Management Tech Consulting. Oh, Bilf. God damn, you are so clever. Been trying to figure out how to replace some of the sugar with honey. Results are hilariously weird. Fair enough. Yeah. Liquid content of sugar changes a lot. Bakery, more of a science than art. Oh, baking is absolutely way more science. Yeah. Like just cooking is different, but look how cute you are. All right, let's see. I'm going to show the world. Compounds and the chemical and physical properties of porous coordination polymers, particularly metal organic frameworks. Okay, so what does this mean? Super cute. Organic frameworks. Does it have to do with like skin? Char, that's hella cute. You look fantastic. I am so happy. That's adorbs. It's been blow dried, so it's a little more tame than my usual Einstein rat's nest curl explosion. Fair. Yeah, they go a little extra at the salon, but it's hella cute. Super, super cute. Wow. I can't pull off a haircut like that, I don't think, but I don't know that I've ever tried. Still, super cute. Super cute. Oh my gosh. You must feel fantastic too. Like right after getting a haircut is always like pretty much the best feeling in the world. If you like the haircut. If you don't, it can be a little worrisome. Yeah, you look stunning. You look absolutely stunning. Good job. Well done, stylist. I love sweet, sweet Irish little gay hairdresser man. He loved salons once, and I was like, no. Oh, Michael originally found him for his own self. And then here you are, come flouncing in with your fantastic tresses. And he made them continue to be fantastic. It is the best feeling in the world if you like your haircut. Yeah, it sure is. Walking out of there, you feel like 8 million bucks. It's just it's one of the best feelings. And you've been pampered and somebody else washed your hair for you and it's delightful. It really is. So hell yeah. Yes, the dread of having curly hair. You need to cut it to not look poofy and flat at the same time for nonsensical reasons. Yep. Michael found him once he left, and I thought I lost him. Oh. Well, you didn't. Because there he is. Curly hair genius, man. I need a curly hair genius. Although my hair isn't quite curly yet, but it has certainly added some wave. Thank you, menopause. Ugh. Oh, he left salons. Okay, gotcha. But then Michael found him again. Michael's severed hair strands gathered by Irish Australian gay community sent to 88-year-old science guy for development of Odessa DARPA Porp Mommy Tech. I would have thought it would be something even more. Well, no, that sounds about right, actually. Getting into the science of the thing. Because our Shar doesn't go hard on the mystical. So yeah, that tracks, actually. That's enough to track a cat for sure. Well, and she is convulsing. laughing. And I love that. I love that for her. Um, yeah, that's 100% on brand, I think. Um, this this is also absolutely 10 out of 10. The world is so categorically, axiomatically different and excellent for your existence, Bilfy. And that is a fact. That is a fact. We would be poorer without your presence. Um, they are turning us into atheist furries. Oh my. I didn't even mean to sound like George Takei just then, but yeah. um Losing your hair person is sheer anxiety. For sure. I have I do have a good stylist here in Hoth. Um, but I think sometimes she lacks imagination. I think I show up just to throw chaos into her life and be like, "Hi. Hi. Why don't we do something different?" Because I don't want the Karen. I don't want the helmet. I don't want any of the standard you can pick them off of a menu haircut. Let's do something a little bit different. I am not afraid of radical. I am not afraid of extreme. You're talking to a bitch who had a fuchsia and black mohawk. Can you scare me? You cannot. I can cut it to encourage more curl. Yeah, and I did because, man, last month I got a lot cut off of this. Your favorite was the blonde? What, when it was bleached? Really? Fascinating. Um, I think I need a food. I think I need to go and make a food because honestly, I came out here uh not long after I woke up. Well, this was done at a completely different place than my normal place, and she did put some long layers in there um to free it up a little bit. I just need to throw my head in the sink or wander through the shower and get it all floofy. So you liked the bleach blonde with the red lippy. Okay. All right. Noted. I need to bleach it again anyway. I like to get my hair cut in random places while traveling and telling them to do whatever. Usually they're very careful, but sometimes you get something nice and actually different. I think that's a great idea. Sophia needs to go on Monday to get her appointment because Medusa is out of control, even for Medusa right now. Well, girl, get it. Go visit your witch. Um, I need to make a food. So I think I'm gonna put on my story and go upstairs and make food. And then I'm gonna do more cleaning and organizing down here. And then I get to go and hang out with Shuji of Boy Shorts tonight, and I'm super excited for that. I will be live streaming from their place because I'm gonna spend the night there. And well, Jellybean is not gonna know what to do with himself. But, I gotta keep him on his little pink toes, right? Especially since I'm gonna be gone for another 6 weeks coming up pretty soon. So I gotta keep him on his toes. Um hopefully my one of my goals is to find my freaking bamboo steamer. I need my bamboo steamer because I need to be able to make emotional support dumplings. For the love of God. So that's one of my goals, is to find that. And and I want to get things. I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna concentrate in the back corner workbench area. I think that's going to be my concentration for right now, because I think I want to turn that into kind of a kitcheny sort of thing to put up, like the coffee maker and the tiny fridge and whatnot and such as. I don't have any, cooking any heat source down here, but the heat source is right up the stairs. So that's fine. Um the stairs that go up here lead directly. I'm directly underneath the kitchen, basically. Um so that's fine, but I think I'm gonna make that into kind of like my little kitcheny area. Zena Marlene, bitches. Fuck yeah. So I think that's my goal right now, is to work on that area, because there is a workbench over there and it's covered in thing. So I'm gonna try to maybe move some thing over, um, just to make a little bit of room, and then maybe I can unpack some boxing with kitcheny stuff and kind of go from there. Yeah, go do decoration prep and eat. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I need to make a food. Um, let's do another snack live soon. Yes, Shar, let us absolutely do another snack live soon. You let me know when you have more US snacks. Or if somebody wants to send me Australian snacks or snacks from anywhere. Snacks from anywhere. Um, just let's don't do the Surströmming thing, okay? Let's just, or the Lutefisk. Let's just not, because yeah, no. Before my hair goes back to homeless chic, gonna dry shampoo this fucker into oblivion so it's neat and soft. Yes, get it, girl. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get a food, and now that I've developed a plan of attack, I'm gonna go do that too. Um, after I have a food, and I'm gonna listen to my book, and and then later I'm gonna hang out with Boy Shorts and Shuji, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna crash over there, so I will be broadcasting from their place. And I can't wait to see them. I'm so excited to see them. Oh my god. VR mini golf, here I come. Teresa, I wasn't gonna when I woke up and saw what time it was, and then I was like, fuck it. I promised them a Friday night party, and god damn it, we are gonna have a Friday night party. So here we are, having a Friday night party. And well, for you, it's a Saturday night party. I get it. Tell them I said, "Oh, no." I will. Mamma mia. I look out of the window. Um, Brian Lucas has some homework. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, Teresa. Something just told me, you know what? I promised him a Friday night party. I need to be on here. And here you are. So I am happy that I am here for you. Always go live at any time. Thank you, Shar. I guess I needed that. I needed to hear that. So, Friday night party on a Saturday night, damn straight, because that's how we roll. Hey, it's not Saturday for me until I've gone to sleep and woken up again, or until I put on pants and actually leave the house. Then it will be actually Saturday. But either way, um, if you would do all the YouTubey things, hit the like or the dislike, tickle that notification bell and select all, and definitely check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It's fast and free and painless. We have memberships here for $2.99 a month. All y'all probably know that, but if you're on the replay crew, you might not, especially if you're new to the booth. So do all the things, and if you wish to assist if you wish to support the channel in ways where YouTube doesn't get a 30% chomp of it. Down below in the description box are all the ways that you can support the channel, contact me, and support a friend of the channel. Help out a friend of the channel, because there's always going to be something there for that as well, because a rising tide lifts all ships. So down in the description box, the PayPal, the Venmo, the Denver Stevo made me get, the Amazon wish list, all that shit is down there, and a way to help out somebody else within the family, within the corner booth, friends of the channel, as twere. And well, good. I'm glad this was a welcome distraction, Brian. Now go get after that homework. I will see you guys tomorrow night, tonight, whatever the Saturday night here, which will be Sunday late afternoon where y'all are in Australia. And have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. Be well, sleep sweet, stay safe, watch out for deer. And until I see you next, peace to you.